Hello! I'm Mike, and you are watching a Make Code Arcade tutorial. This tutorial is going to talk about how to create your own custom projectile sprite. So, that would be a thing that you would shoot or throw either from an enemy towards your character or from your character towards an enemy or towards anything. Yeah, so I've got a character. Her name is Helga. She is a purple dinosaur, and she can move up and down, left and right, and stays in the screen. Cool. I want Helga to shoot green lasers out of her eyes, because that's what purple dinosaurs do. So, first code I need is on A, pressed. Alright, so that means when I press A over here, or if I press the space bar, it'll trigger this. I don't have anything in there yet, so it's not going to do anything, but that's what that means. Next, I want to go into sprites, and I want to pull out under projectiles, set projectile to the first one, the blank canvas from, and I want to change that to Helga, with velocity. So this is V, X means velocity on the x-axis, which is going this way. Y velocity means velocity or speed on the y-axis, which is up and down. So right now, if I put something in there, just so you can see it, this has positive X and Y velocity, which means it's going to shoot at an angle down. Kind of looks like she's just throwing up little pink goos. Anyway, I want lasers to shoot straight out of her eyes and go forward, so I'm going to nix the Y value, and I'm going to speed up the X value to 100. So now when I hit A, it should shoot straight out. Alright, but that's not a good looking laser. That's a clump of old gum or something. And I don't want it to be called projectile. I want to rename it to laser. Okay. And I'm going to click in here, and this is how you're going to edit your sprite for the projectile. So you could just go from scratch. I want it to line up directly with her eyeball, so what I'm going to do is drag and drop Helga into here. So now I've got a picture of Helga when I click on here, and now I know exactly where her eyeballs are. So I'm going to get the bright green, and I'm going to draw little lasers coming out, and then I'm going to erase everything else. This isn't necessarily the fastest or easy way to do it, but it is a really good way to get a very exact location for your projectile. So say that you want to shoot it from a gun they were holding, or a sword, or their foot. This is a good way to map on exactly where that is, I think. Maybe you have a different way. That's cool too, but this is how I'm doing it. Alright, once you're done, hit done. And now you've got your own custom little projectile. So move Helga around, and when I hit spacebar, she shoots laser out of her eyes, which is pretty cool, I think. But there's more you can do to customize it and make it even more yours. One is to add a sound. So if you go under music, you hit play sound, you can drop that under there. Now I want a pew pew noise, which is actually what it's called. And now when I hit the space bar, it will shoot the projectile and make a sound. Yeah, buddy. Cool. There's plenty of other things you can do. There's a lot of, if the projectile overlaps something, it will do something. So, if I had enemies and I wanted, when the lasers hit those enemies, for them to destroy, or get destroyed rather, you can do that. Anyway, there's all kinds of stuff you can do now. Get playing. Bye-bye.